How's it going, everybody? My name is Release Radar. Welcome back to another Steam Deck benchmark video. I forgot to record an intro for this, so that's what I'm doing now. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like these benchmark videos. I've got more on the way after this, and let's get into it. So first up, we have Morrowind. We're going to be playing at 1024 by 768 because this game does not go up. And we're going to have pixel shading on. And this game doesn't have 1280 by 800, unfortunately, so at least not that I can see. But I do have the more in-depth graph pulled up for you guys as well. And hopefully the lighting this time around should be better too. I'm still filming with my phone as my camera, so I will see you guys when we load into the game.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard. This is where you get off. Come with me.
I've actually never played Morrowind before. My mouse is a little sensitive here. I might have to turn down the sensitivity. There we go. I'll just adjust the DPI on the DPI switch. God, that soundtrack. I'm so excited for the Elder Scrolls 6. I know it's going to be a long time before that game comes out, but I'm still very much looking forward to it. And look at that frame time graph, by the way. Super smooth. This is an older game, so I would imagine that this would run at a smooth 60 FPS, but it do. Right, space is the interact button. Got it.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
I picked this up on Steam the other day for like $3.
You finally arrived. Our records don't show from where.
I'm literally just gonna not even customize my character. I don't care.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
God, this game looks so dated. And it doesn't even run at 16 by 10. So, I mean, I have a feeling the Steam Deck is going to absolutely crush this game. It's so weird that spacebar is the button to hit to open things. Can I talk to you?
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
This one? Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
I've never actually played this game before, but I'm going to create a new character when I actually play myself.
Before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct. Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Are those not my papers?
Get your papers off the table and go see Captain Gravius.
Where's the take button? Oh, it's behind there. There we go. Alright, are you Captain Gravius?
Go to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Go to the next building, okay. This way? I've never played this game before. I don't know where to go. Can I take these things? How do I take things? Okay, whatever. Check the barrel to your left. I just did. It didn't let me take anything. Take all. Okay. There we go. There you are. Do I talk to you?
Your papers, please.
Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. Okay, did I show him the papers? Am I good to go? I did not show him the papers. Toby, be quiet, please. I don't want to persuade you. How do I show him my papers? I don't know how to play this game. Ah. Okay, well, I really don't know what I'm doing in Morrowind, but we can look at the frame time graph here, and this game runs super silky smooth, even outside in an area like this. So, I mean, the Steam Deck absolutely crushes this, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to Oblivion. All right, next up, we have Oblivion. So let's go ahead and open that up here. So there we go. So options. Where did those go? Okay, that's interesting. What the heck is going on here? Where are the options? Why can't I see them? Okay, well, we're playing at, I guess, the default settings. I'm unable to look at my options here on the Steam Deck for some reason. It's a little annoying, but we're just going to go ahead and hit play. There we go. Continue. I've already made a little bit of progress in Oblivion. I also have not played this game. I know this is a lot of people's favorite Elder Scrolls, but the graphics kind of aged like cheese, and I just don't like the way it looks. So, but that's me personally. You know, I don't have any nostalgia for Oblivion because I didn't grow up playing it. Hello. But I mean, this combat's just a little goofy. Why is my sword absolutely covered in blood after one little fight with a wolf? This game is just a little goofy here, but it runs so smooth. Ow. There we go. I wonder if my dog's confused about those wolf noises. But just like Morrowind, it doesn't surprise me that this game runs pretty smooth here. Let's see if I can turn the brightness down a little bit. This game's pretty bright. And just make it easier for you guys to see on camera here. There we go, that's a little bit better. But frame time graph is super smooth. I'm getting 60 FPS. The Steam Deck does not have to work very hard to get this game to run smoothly. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what the graphics are. I'm just going to say medium because I don't know what they are. If you saw at the beginning here, I was trying to open up the graphics settings, but it just straight up options would not load. So I don't know what that was about. Alt is the button to block? That is strange. How do I put my sword away? E, why does E jump? Okay. I don't like this. E is the jump button. I've never played a game in my life where E jumps. But we're just going to walk around here in the open world. I believe this part of Tamriel is Cyrodiil. For the Oblivion, Morrowind obviously takes place in Morrowind, right? But I think this is Cyrodiil. I've been playing a heavily modded version of Skyrim. I posted a short about how to install it. But I've been playing a very heavily modded version of Skyrim recently, and it's so fun. And I don't think it has the full Sky Oblivion mod in it, but there is a mod where you can actually go to the... how do I open the map? Why does M not open up the map? Sorry about that. That was my Xbox that you just heard. The Series S with the portable screen. It's like literally... It's right... I just punched the thing. It's right there next to the Steam Deck, just out of frame. The portable monitor I got sent by DEPGI. I've been using it a lot, actually. It's really cool. Very happy with it. Thank you again to Gotvoom for sending that out. But, I mean, here in Oblivion, it's just Oblivion. And Oblivion, I don't really know what the correct pronunciation is. But, I mean, this is just an Elder Scrolls. There's so many... I wish Bethesda would have remastered this game, but they re-released Skyrim like 8 times instead. Which, you know, I'm happy that the special edition for Skyrim exists, because, I mean, my modded version of Skyrim looks beautiful, and it's built on the foundation of special edition. So I'm happy that that exists, but I wish Oblivion and Morrowind would have got up-to-date remasters, right? Because if Oblivion and Morrowind would have gotten remastered, it would have made the wait for Elder Scrolls 6 seem less excruciating. Because that game is still like 4 or 5 years away, right? Starfield comes out next year. I'm assuming in first or second quarter 23 is when Starfield's coming out. It's coming out before the halfway mark of the year. So it's I think March is probably when it's going to come out, but we don't know for sure, right? But I'm hoping that the Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't take too long. But if the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to take a long time, Bethesda, you guys should task another company with updating the graphics for Morrowind and just re-release Morrowind or Oblivion. Like, I would love to be able to experience Oblivion with modern graphics, but since I'm not nostalgic for this game, I don't think this game looks that good. You know, this game kind of aged like milk. And that's just my opinion, right? I'm not nostalgic for Oblivion. As I said earlier, I know a lot of people love this game. I haven't really gotten around to it yet. But because it runs so smooth on the Steam Deck, I've been playing the Mass Effect Legendary Collection on my Steam Deck, and that's been a lot of fun. But I might play Oblivion and Morrowind after I'm done with the Mass Effect trilogy, but I've been playing through those games for the first time, and they run great. I'm not going to demonstrate them in this video because I don't want to spoil myself. I literally know nothing about Mass Effect. I'm on Mass Effect 2 right now, so I'm not going to test Mass Effect 3 because I don't know anything about Mass Effect 3, so I'm going to just refrain from testing that. But, I mean, here we are in Morrowind, and we're cruising at 60 FPS. This frame time graph has been super smooth, and I've just been running here in the forest, and this game is just like Morrowind, runs like butter. And it doesn't surprise me that these Xbox 360 era games run so smooth, even though Morrowind was on the original Xbox, not the 360. But still, Oblivion came out on the 360, and most games from the 360 era run like butter. I heard something. There you are. I was hoping to get in one more fight. Come on, buddy. There we go. But yeah, I don't understand how my sword is just absolutely coated in blood like that. And then it just kind of fades away. That's funny. But this was Oblivion. It runs super smooth. I don't really have much else to say about this game other than there's no hiccups. I mean, that frame time graph is smooth as butter. And this game is something that I'm probably going to play through for the first time on the Steam Deck just because it runs so well. And I am using a mouse and keyboard to control this. Here's the mouse right here, right? You can see that is what I'm using. But you could also just use the built-in controls on the Steam Deck to play this if you wanted, right? And so, oops, I bumped my camera stand. But let's just go ahead and move on to the next game. And next up, we're going to test out the Batman trilogy of games, starting with Arkham Asylum, which I'm also playing through these games for the first time. So let's get into it. All right, next up, we have Batman Arkham Asylum. We are playing on 1280 by 800. VSync is on high settings. So this is what our graphics preset looks like here. And let's go ahead and click OK, and then click play. Now, I've been playing through the Batman trilogy for the first time here on the Steam Deck. For the Steam Winter Sale, which might still be going on by the time this video goes up. I don't exactly know when this is going up. I'm filming 2 days after Christmas. But for the Steam Holiday Sale, I managed to pick up the 3 Batman games in the trilogy for like $8. So that was a great deal. Nvidia. Man, I remember seeing that all the time when playing Borderlands on the PC. But let's go ahead and load into the game here. And we're going to be testing the Batman games in order. So I'm going to continue from where I left off. And it's kind of hard to see options and stuff when I'm I've got all this stuff up here on the side. I got to do this again. I already did this fight.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet.
I already fought this guy. Come on, dude. I did this last night before I went to sleep. Alright. What's the dodge button again? Hold on. I gotta remember how to play. Ow. Okay, I egoed that. That's probably not the best idea. How do you run again? I don't remember. Ow. I don't know what this boss's patterns are. So does he not get tired after he runs? Because he kind of stands still for like a second. And then he picks up a body, throws it at me. Okay, it's after he punches the ground he gets winded, right? Okay, nope. Okay, he's winded. Go in, Batman, please, get some hits off. I'm pressing X. Why are you not punching? What is happening? Okay, that's scripted. Okay, so he kind of just dies himself.
Note to self needs stronger test subjects. Seeing as how give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all. Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham.
I don't understand why Batman doesn't just kill him, man. Like, you could have stopped it all right there. End of the trilogy. Joker dies. First game. I can't believe I never played these Batman games before because people were telling me that they're much better than the Marvel Spider-Man games. I'm definitely more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan. Ooh, there's a Joker, or not, sorry, Riddler question mark in there. I want to pick that up. But I can't walk through this. That'll hurt me, right? Oh, convenient. Give me that trophy. Holding A is the run button. That's what I couldn't remember. What's up, guard? A and then X. Got it.
I dragged Jerry in here. Powered up the gate. Must have passed out. Joker went through that door.
God, those faces look so bad.
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system. Open it. Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell.
Alright, sorry if you can hear my upstairs neighbors now. They're loud.
What's wrong here?
Kind of just be what it do.
Loop is locked.
Having a little trouble up there?
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat. I don't want
So it
to
looks like the
escape.
cutscenes run at
I
30,
don't
but the
want
game
to
runs at 60.
I even have you here to give a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Balls.
His name is Officer Balls.
He dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll
That's
film
funny.
it and post it on the internet.
Alright, how do I get out of here?
System is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry. I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Because you said you were going to open that door. Oh, I have a whole map. Okay. No, got it. It's just a game. I'll figure out my way.
What's happening?
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your father.
Dad.
Don't worry, I'm getting him back.
Okay, I know, but
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him.
Bowles, not
Frank, I'll
Balls.
find your
Okay.
father.
Bruce.
Thought his name was Frank Balls. God, my humor is so stupid.
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Wasn't a clue the great detective?
Come on, give me some more people to fight before this segment ends.
Oh, me and Frankie go way back. I got him out of a spot of bother.
Arrows pointing that way on the floor. Ah, here we go. More people to
So
fight.
when I need security codes for an old man who's up to the ground, I know just the man to ask.
Bam, bro. Look at that. This game is pretty satisfying. It just kind of feels like Assassin's Creed with the way that the combat flows. But, I mean, it runs smooth as butter, 60 FPS. So let's go ahead and move on to the next Batman game. All right, guys. Next up, we have Arkham City. I'm going to go ahead and click on Settings here. I have not launched this game yet on the Steam Deck, but it looks like we're playing at 1280 by 800 on very high settings. I'm going to bump this down to high just to be safe, and maybe we can change it later in-game. But we're going to play it high because I do want to try to reach for 60 FPS here in Arkham City. So let's just go ahead and click play, and I will see you guys when the game loads. All right, so the game's loaded up here. We're going to just select a save here, and we're just going to do this, normal. We're going to go ahead and start the game. I'm going to skip the cutscenes. Hopefully there aren't too many story spoilers for the previous game because I have not yet completed that, but I do want to benchmark all of these games. It looks like the cutscenes run at 60 FPS in this one rather than 30 like they did in Arkham Asylum, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to skip that. I don't want any spoilers. Okay, I'm playing as Catgirl or Batwoman. I don't even know. Who's the cat lady from the Spider-Man games? Black Cat? I think it's funny how Spider-Man and Batman both have like a chicken and cat suit. This combat is super smooth. This is actually a lot more responsive and fun than Arkham Asylum. Okay.
Now that they're all taken care of, it's time to get what I came for out of that safe.
I was going for something out of a safe? Okay, crack safe. Please don't tell me, okay. I don't have to learn a safe cracking minigame, thank God.
Try and get one over on me, will you, Harv? I don't think so.
Yeah, I've never seen a phone with a SD card slot at the bottom of it like that.
Get your filthy paws off that now.
What the heck?
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. I don't want any spoilers.
I feel I should thank you. Capturing Bruce Wayne is so much easier than Batman. And now that
Okay,
you
well, so much for no
Protocol
spoilers.
10 is ready
I can't
for
skip
begin.
this, man. I just want to play the game.
It will be my legacy. A monument.
But so far, this seems to be running buttery smooth, so that's
If you
awesome.
try to stop
Very
me,
good to see
I
that.
guarantee everyone will know your secret.
All right, Mr. Evil Scientist guy. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? This really reminds me of Black Ops.
You are mine, new inmates. Let me introduce myself. I am Professor Hugo Strange, and I am in charge of the Arkham City facility. Up until
Ooh.
this point, you have shown no disregard.
What the hell are you doing? You think he wouldn't hear you?
Ooh. Okay, this is cool. I'm liking this one so far. This intro has me hooked. Is there anything I could have done to dodge that?
Welcome to Arkham City.
Tell you what, you're gonna die in here. You're gonna be my bitch, Wayne.
You're mine. On the ground. Now. What are you waiting for, Wayne? Line A, move.
Can I go in here? No, I do not.
Line A.
Oh, line A.
Who in line A? Rich boy. Wait. I hear Penguin's got a price on your head. You two get out of the way. Wayne, get your ass up here. Bruce Wayne, you're on my list. Bang. Come on.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are. Ow, what was that for?
Mr. Wayne will not be any trouble, will you?
Mr. Wayne, the cuffs can stay on. We don't want to make things too easy, do we?
Close the doors. Clear for session.
So, do they know that I'm Batman? I'm getting story spoilers.
Here I was reporting on your crummy press conference, and now here we both are. I guess that'll teach you to get involved in politics, won't it?
Listen to me carefully. When they open the door, do not panic. Stay close to me.
Do you think I'm taking advice from some guy who's never even been in a fight?
Stay calm. They're trying to scare us.
Sorry, man. It's every man for himself.
It's so funny how they think I've never been in a fight. I really can't see what I'm doing because of those, all that information on the side of the screen is very much in the way. But you guys have told me that you want to see everything, so I have everything on. But it just makes it a little goofy. Are you not knocked out yet, buddy? I'm punching you. I have handcuffs on. That's gotta hurt. How are you still up? Dude, am I supposed to counter him? Is that what the game's telling me?
On your feet, Ryder.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it was. One of those things where an NPC has infinite health that you're fighting because the game wants to teach you how to do something. Okay, I couldn't dodge that. Noted. Alright, and I guess that's where I will stop Arkham City. So let's go ahead and move on to Arkham Knight. So next up we have Arkham Knight. I believe it is the last game in the Batman Arkham trilogy. We are playing at high settings, but I'm actually going to bump these down to normal and leave all this stuff on. There we go. And we are shooting for 60 FPS. VSync is on, 1280 by 800 in full screen. So I'm going to go ahead and save those changes and then put the larger thing back up because I couldn't see the options with that stuff in the way. And back into the game.
The usual?
Sure.
Okay, chicken salad with no dressing.
No, you know what? Make it waffles. With a side of bacon. Don't tell my wife.
Whatever you say, officer. Oh, and if you want some more coffee, just shout. Next service, waffles with bacon on the side.
That guy looks like trouble.
Batman was supposed to be tough.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens. There's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Wait here. I'll have a word.
I can control this guy too, and it's in first person. This seems weird. Yeah, we're getting about 40 to 50 FPS in this. Unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to crack 60 in this game. Corner booth. Here you are.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Okay. What the heck? I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. What the hell did he do to me? What is happening? Okay. This is brutal. Are these zombies? What is happening? Oh, I can actually shoot with the trigger. I'm guessing this is all going to be fake, and a cop just shot a bunch of innocent people. I've never played this before, but he's going to like snap out of his nightmare, and he's going to be the bad guy in this situation. Yep. I think.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces of my latest toxin.
I want to skip this.
This will seem like child's play.
As interesting as it is, I want to actually get into gameplay here. Man, that is
People left on the streets
gruesome.
Sort that enjoy the chaos.
Gotham's finest.
Scum.
Why is that guy so small?
Criminals. And worse. Not enough good people left to stop.
What is happening? I guess this is the context you get when you skip all the cutscenes. You're just like, what the heck is going on? Are we going to pan to Batman sitting on the roof?
It took just 24 hours for us to lose control of the city. Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
Maybe you need to hire a better police force. Like, one guy who's just jacked, who happens to have a lot of money. Like, the entire city's going to hell in a handbasket. Maybe you should get better cops. Okay, now we're at 60 FPS. But this is also a pre-rendered cutscene, I think. I don't know. This might be an engine. Okay, now, can I move? Can I look around? Okay. A to glide. Oh, yeah. This is neat. Okay, this is actually really cool. Okay, don't let go of A. Noted.
Yeah, I fought Batman once. Broke my arm in 3 places. But the way I see it, lightning ain't gonna strike the same place twice.
Silly criminal. Like, all somebody would have to do is look up and see Batman gliding through the air and just shoot him. So now we're moving around as Batman in the city. Parkour and everything too. Okay, I've never played this game before, but this is actually kind of cool. And it runs pretty well, 50 to 60 FPS. Not a consistent 60, unfortunately, but...
I thought Arkham City was fun, but this is another level.
Okay, that's funny.
Up there all you like, Bat. I'll still kick your ass.
Just zipping around the city. It almost makes me feel like Spider-Man. This game really makes me feel like Batman. Okay, yeah, this is cool. I want to play this game, but I feel like I should play the other ones first to get the whole story of the trilogy. But this is Batman Arkham Knight, and it runs so good. Not as good as the other ones, but for how intensive this game is compared to the other ones, getting 60-ish FPS, 50 FPS most of the time, it's not bad. So let's go ahead and move on to the next game. All right, next up we have Borderlands 3. We're going to go ahead and look at the options here. If we go to visuals, we are playing on low settings. I don't know how well you can see that, but we are on low settings here. And this game on low settings actually cruises at around 60 FPS, which is nice to see. What is shooting at me? Oh yeah, this thing. Apologies if you can hear my dog in the background, by the way. She's just kind of hanging out. I want to see if I can hijack this. Oh, I killed the driver. I was just shooting at an empty vehicle. Good job, me. Okay, I want to park this Cyclone so I can get the parts from it. Is there a catch-a-ride right here? Okay. What am I stuck on, game? There's literally nothing in my way. It's really hard for me to see what I'm doing because like I'm playing based on what's happening on my phone screen, not the Steam Deck screen, so it's a little delayed. So that is a little confusing. But as you can see, Borderlands 3 is cruising it around. I don't want to fight vehicles this whole time. Come here. Yeah, see, that missed. That was bad. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with you. I want to fight actual enemies, not a vehicle this entire time. Let's see, that's more like it. Okay, and I'm down. You know, when I played this game, I played at 144 FPS, and 60 is definitely not as enjoyable of an experience. So I'm not doing as good as I would like to, but I recovered there, so there's at least that. But not having 144 frames is definitely something I noticed. And as I said, I'm playing based on what's happening on my Steam Deck screen on my phone. So it's very delayed here. Yeah, this is not going well at all. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my mouse as well. It feels super slow. Maybe I'll just try to look at the Steam Deck screen and see if that helps. Okay, that guy's dead. Ow, where did he come from, huh? Whatever, he's dead. Yeah. The difference between 60 FPS and like 144, and we're dropping down to like 40 frames as combat starts to pick up. My controls seems like they have not carried over from my PC as well, so that's a little annoying. Excuse me? Oh, that's my controls changed, so that button's not my melee button. Ah. How dare you, game? This is a very awkward angle to look at. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I mean, the frames are pretty smooth. This is low settings, so this is as low as you can go. And, like, it's playable. It's not the most enjoyable Borderlands 3 experience I've had, because 60 FPS is significantly less than 144, which is what I'm used to playing this game at, and my controls have changed. But, I mean, other than that, it's running pretty smooth. So, let's see if we can get some more combat here. It is definitely easier looking at the Steam Deck screen rather than my phone. There's like a half-second delay, and that half second while playing a game is horrible. It's like cloud streaming. It's the reason Google Stadia failed. Because when you're like watching a video, if the video and audio are delayed by 0.5 seconds, you're still watching it correctly, right? There's just like a 0.5 second delay from when you hit play and then when the server sends you the video and audio signals, right? So you don't notice the delay when you're not in control of what's happening, but when you are in control of what's happening, the delay it's awful. I am doing better just looking at the Steam Deck screen now. I have to get used to these different controls. Where did you go? Oh, you're still alive? What's the punch key? V. It's V. Okay, got it. I usually melee with mouse button 5, but the controls are not my usual controls right now, as I said. I see you. That really didn't hurt you at all? Uh-oh. Okay, I got some health there. What is this? Interesting. Alright, well my neck hurts like bending down under my phone to look at my screen on the Steam Deck, so I think I'm going to stop Borderlands 3 here. It runs pretty well at low settings, you know. It's not a consistent 60 FPS, and as you saw, while combat got more and more intense, it did start to lag down to like 45 frames, and while you're in a firefight, that lag from 60 down to 45 will mess up some of your shots, as you saw with me. And so, just keep that in mind. I do think this is very playable, and the aim assist in the Borderlands franchise is pretty strong. So, honestly, I just recommend playing this, you know, with the Steam Deck's handheld controls, because at least you get, like, snap aim, which is a lot easier to play with frame drops, rather than trying to perfectly track with a mouse. So, that was Borderlands 3. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright guys, next up we have Deep Rock Galactic. I've had this game in my Steam library for quite a while, but I haven't really actually put that much time into it, so I kind of don't know how to play. But we're going to see how this runs here on the Steam Deck. Sorry again about my dog in the background. She likes to make all the noise possible. The second I click record, when I'm not recording, she's quiet. The second I click record, she comes running over to me. And it's kind of annoying.
I could use a day off, but not today.
Alright, but here we are in Deep Rock Galactic. And we got gifts to open, okay. I might have to turn the graphic settings down because I don't exactly know what we're running at here. So we're going to go to Options, and then we're going to go to Graphics, and we're going to turn this down. So we're running at 1280 by 800, max FPS. Let's make that 60 because the screen can't go higher than 60. Yeah, we're playing on Ultra. Let's go down and do Medium for everything. Actually, let's try High before we try Medium. Okay. So that's like 43, 44 FPS here in Deep Rock Galactic at high settings. So let's try going down to Medium and just see what happens. See if we can crack that 60 FPS mark. Alright, Deep Rock Galactic at medium settings seems to get close to 60 FPS. But, I mean, I guess this game's more intensive than one would think it would be, because I didn't think this game would be as graphically intensive as it is. But I don't think this is the kind of game that you need like 60 FPS to play. I think you could chill in this game at 45. So, you can hear my dog eating in the background. I do apologize about that, but I don't really know how to start a mission on Deep Rock Galactic. The only time I've ever played this game is with some friends, and they kind of just told me to shoot stuff, and I shot stuff. So we're just going to walk around here in the hub world. I believe you can get drinks, right?
Could I get a Leaf Lover special?
I don't know what that is, but I just ordered a Leaf Lover special.
Vandalism of the decorations will not be tolerated
yes.
and can result in detention.
That actually looks really good, even though it's all pixelated.
Yes.
Alright. I love all the Christmas decorations, and maybe that's what's hindering performance here, because there's all these lights that probably aren't normally in the hub world, so you're having to render even more stuff, and you just throw your cup when you're done. Okay. Did not realize that. But, I mean, it seems to be running at around 50 FPS, so I'm going to try turning it down to low and just see if we can crack a consistent 60. I didn't think this game was as graphically demanding as it is. I kind of just assumed, because it's kind of a pixelated game, that it would run smooth, but maybe it's just not well optimized, I'm not sure. But here we are at low settings, and there we go. That is a smooth 60, and we're dropping frames with all this stuff happening back here. So Deep Rock Galactic, you can just expect anywhere from 40 to 60 frames, and it looks like lowering the resolution, or the graphic settings from high to medium to low does not really have much of an effect on your FPS, you know. Looking out into space, you get a really clean 60 frames, but if you turn back around and look at all these objects behind you, it starts to drop down to the 40s. So, I don't really know why this game is as demanding to run as it is. I kind of figured this would run super smooth. But as I said, I'm not going to do a mission because I just kind of don't know how to play this game. So sorry if that's a little disappointing, but I feel like this hub world will give you a decent idea of what performance would be like on the Steam Deck because, you know, when you start the game, you always start out here. And so it would just give you kind of an idea of what it runs like. And so, as I said, 40 to 60 FPS. I would personally play this at a 45 FPS lock because those jumps from 60 all the way down to 45, all the way back up to 60, those will throw you off while playing a game. So I recommend locking it to 45 FPS to play this. But yeah, I really need there's so many games that I've been testing that I just haven't played, like the Batman series, like Mass Effect, like Oblivion and Morrowind. I have so many games in my backlog that I need to crush, but the Steam Deck is helping me with that. Like, I've been playing Mass Effect on the Steam Deck. Next up after I finish the Mass Effect trilogy on my list is Morrowind and Oblivion, and I've been playing the ever-loving crap out of fully modded Skyrim. So if you're interested in how to install a bunch of mods for Skyrim pretty easily, by the way, I posted a short about how to do that, so you can just check out my channel. But I think I've had enough time walking around here in Deep Rock Galactic. There's not really much for me to show you guys just because I don't really know how to play this game. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright guys, next up we have Final Fantasy 15 Windows 10 Edition. If I go to the options here and go down to graphics, we're playing on the low preset at 1280 by 800 with 60 FPS as our frame rate lock because this device can't go over 60 FPS on the screen because it's a 60 hertz screen, right? So we're going to go ahead and load into the game. So I'll see you guys when it loads. Alright, and here we are in Final Fantasy 15 low settings. And it looks like at low settings, you can get a pretty playable 45 to about 55 FPS. Now, this is the kind of game because it doesn't really go that consistently above 45 frames. I would probably lock this to 45. 45 is the lowest FPS I've seen thus far. So I would play this with a 45 hertz lock on the Steam Deck. But since I'm just playing the test, we're going to get in this vehicle here. And we're going to just do that, I guess. And we're going to go... Wow, I have not played this game in a long time. We're going to go here? Yes. I don't really know what I'm doing. I played this game a bunch when it first came out and then kind of dropped it and never picked it back up. And I know Final Fantasy 16 is about to come out, but I'm not very nostalgic about the Final Fantasy games. I've never really played them before because I believe they were all on PlayStation. You guys can correct me about this down below if I'm wrong, but I believe that they were all like a PlayStation exclusive franchise. And growing up, I had an Xbox 360 and a Wii and a DS. I never had a PlayStation. I guess I had a PlayStation 2, but it technically wasn't ours. It was my aunt's boyfriend's. But when they split up.
What a relief. Indeed. They ought to keep the demons at bay.
When they split up, he took the PlayStation back because it was his. It was just at my house for a while. But yeah, I just never really had a PlayStation growing up. Now I have a PlayStation 5, and before the PS5 I had a PS4. But I never had a PS3. I didn't really have a PS2 or a PS1. So I think the PS1's older than me though. So I was born in 99. I don't mind disclosing that information, right? So I'm 23, and I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 1 is older than me. So there is also that. But moving around here in this area of the open world, we're getting about 60 frames, but the 60 FPS is not consistent. And because it's not consistent, I think you can get into...
Yeah, sort of
combat over here. I don't really remember how to make it daytime.
Curious.
I remember there was like a campsite thing you could do where you could like cook food and then wait until the next day, but I don't remember how to do that, so we're just gonna kind of run out here and see if we can get into some combat. But once again, it does not look like this hits a consistent 60 FPS, and because it doesn't, I would play this with a 45 FPS lock, just because you want to get the smoothest experience. And this is a single-player game, right? So I think 45 FPS is plenty for single-player games.
Another headache. This is not normal.
How do you run? Oh, like that. Okay. There's got to be something out here somewhere to fight, right? Skyrim jump up the side of the mountain there. I mean, even if we don't get into a fight, just running around in the open world is a pretty decent benchmark. But I do want to fight something.
I want to ride my chocobo all day. Can't get it out of my head.
That's funny. The dialogue's actually pretty funny. I think it's always really weird when you're playing like an open world game and you have a companion alongside you, but they don't say anything ever. Like, these guys seem like actual people, not just like video game characters. Isn't there a way to like throw your sword and like get on top of things? I really don't remember how to play. I remember there was some sort of like sword movement you could do. Are we really not going to find anything to fight? Okay, hold on, I gotta look at the map. How do you look at the map? Check the map information. Okay, how do I... What the heck? So when you're swinging your sword around, you still get a pretty consistent frame rate, so... Who knows?
Ignis, how many royal arms are there? As many as there have been kings, though not all would have survived to this day.
Okay.
It's like a treasure hunt.
Is there a fight over here? This abandoned building? There's nothing to fight over here? Alright, well, with the lighting and everything, like looking directly at the lights, I mean, if you look up at the sky, of course you get 60 FPS. I guess you can't get into that little building. Man, I really wanted to fight some things, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. What do we got here? Got a pepper. That's right, you could like cook food in this at the camp. Starting to slowly remember things about this game. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get into a fight within the time I have to record this segment of the video. I was really hoping I would see something, but I think it's safe to assume that in combat your frames will drop a little bit because they're dropping just running around in the open world. So I would suggest playing this at around 45 FPS. Like I said earlier, just locking the Steam Deck to 45 FPS with the option in the menu here. But we're going to go ahead and just move on to the next game. All right, next up we have one of my favorite just like games to play if I have Netflix or Hulu or HBO or something open on another monitor or YouTube. I like to watch YouTube, listen to something, maybe a podcast, and play House Flipper. I have been very addicted to this game on the Steam Deck, and it runs so smooth. And I also play it on my gaming PC as well. And I could also play it on the Xbox. I believe it's also on Xbox. But we're just going to go ahead and continue game. I want to show you guys the house that I live in. I'm pretty proud of it. I put a lot of time and effort into it. And obviously I'm also going to show you the settings that we're running at here. But House Flipper and Power Wash Simulator are both just like really chill games that I just never thought I would be into. Like, my dad was making fun of me for playing Power Wash Simulator, but I'm telling you, it's fun. If you've played it, you know it's relaxing. And House Flipper's kind of the same deal. I mean, my dad used to watch those HD TV shows where people would like buy houses and like tear them up and fix them up. Like, he would like this game if he actually tried it. But let's go to graphics here. We're playing at medium settings. So there is our 60 FPS, field of view is at 80. So that's what everything looks like here. But let me show you around the house. So it's showing Xbox control buttons, but it is working with mouse and keyboard. So this is the crib. This is the place. When you walk in, I have this light that faces at this like painting, and then there's like a fish tank. And here is the kitchen. You got like a little dining area. You got all your essential cabinets. You got a stove. I just realized that there's no microwave in here, so we're just gonna move on from that. Nice little dining area, trash can in the corner next to the couch, so it's easily accessible. And you have a baller stereo surround system. You got the game console up here, and then a nice TV to like watch The Filler. I think this is really funny if you've ever read this before. Nice little living area. And so this room actually was not a part of the house when I purchased it. So I put in this bathroom because the default bathroom I did not like. So actually I think this room was in the house, but I made it a little slimmer. You can still fit the shower in the corner. And I don't even take baths, I just take showers, so I didn't even think about putting a bath in here. This is the only bathroom in the house, but you got your mirror, you got your sink. Very modern looking bathroom. You got the toilet with like a little painting behind it. I tried to put a window back there, but it just didn't fit. And while this opens like that, who cares? Because you can just still get in right here, right? So that's the bathroom. I skipped past this room right here. This is my bedroom. I got guitars on the wall because if you didn't know this about me, I actually do play guitar. Got the bed, got a TV, some dressers, right? It's a very IKEA looking room. And then this is the room that I like the most. I try to like mimic my setup as best as I could. So you got the triple ultra wides. I don't actually have triple ultra wides. I have an ultra wide and then two 16:9 panels, but I couldn't really figure out how to get that to work. So triple ultra wide monitors, dual PCs. You got the TV mounted up top with the foam panels. Like, it's pretty close to my setup. Laptop off to the side where I can go and get some other work done. And by the way, this game's cruising at around 60 FPS. There are frame drops, but they are pretty few and far between. And this is the backyard. Still working on this. It's not done yet, but I got a little like patio cover with outdoor furniture right here. I got like a nice little fire pit area in the corner. I'm gonna do something back here, like maybe some flowers or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. Over here, you got the pool. Sorry about my dog in the background. I just fell in the pool because I lagged. Nice. You got the swimming area, and you got tall shrubs right here for privacy. I might actually put some shrubs along here for extra privacy while at the pool. It's a nice property. I like this game. It's a lot of fun. If you've never played it before, I don't know if it's on Game Pass. It might be. I know Power Wash Simulator's on Game Pass, but this game's worth it if you're just like into designing stuff. Like if you're a fan of like building houses in The Sims, you would probably like this game. And yeah, this is the house that I made. And overall, the performance in House Flipper is pretty good. There are some frame drops here and there, but this is a game you could play at 30 FPS and be fine. So let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Hi, dog. Toby. Before we move on to the next game, let's take a break and give the dog some attention. Come here. Come on, Toby. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, you got the rope. She likes to play keep away more than she actually likes to let me like play tug of war with her. Are you all happy? You got the rope. All right, that's enough dog intermission. Let's move back to our scheduled program. All right, guys, next up we have Tunic. We're gonna go ahead and look at the options here. I don't really think that there's graphic settings. Okay, there are. So we're playing at 1280 by 800. VSync is on. Shadow quality's high. SSAO is medium. Depth of field and FXAA are both on as well. So those are the graphic settings that we are playing with. I'm actually going to put this onto full screen as well. And we are just going to do a new game. I haven't really made that much progress in this game. I bought it for like $2. It's actually really fun though. It runs really well on the Steam Deck, super smooth. So, I cannot move yet. But this is a really cute little game if you haven't heard of it yet. I definitely recommend checking it out. Kind of has like an old school Zelda feel to it. I definitely think that was an inspiration for this game. And you'll see what I mean by that as I play. The art style is pretty cool. It's you can't really control the camera angles, which I don't like. The camera kind of does its own thing. So I'm not a fan of that, but also the text is kind of gibberish. See what I mean? This is why it kind of reminds me of Zelda. And now I can break open these and get little gems out of them. The soundtrack for this game is actually really good too, which is awesome. I love a game with a good soundtrack. Can I get outside, please? What am I stuck on? There we go. But it's just like a really cute little game. I can't attack this. I don't know what that means, but I guess it just translates to empty. I definitely like just the low-key art style to this as well. There's a way to dodge too. I don't really remember what the dodge button was. I don't think that hit me. Okay, no, it did not. It's A to dodge, got it. And you use stamina when you dodge. That's what that green bar is. And I assume the reddish pinkish one is your health. The good news is I don't notice any frame drops while playing and a little combat. So, I mean, that frame time graph is buttery smooth. And once again, I'm playing this by looking at my phone and not looking directly at the Steam Deck, so there's a little bit of a delay, but it's not that noticeable in a game like this compared to a shooter like Borderlands 3 when I was struggling to aim because everything was so delayed. That was bad. You can do that to regen your health, I believe, but it resets the enemies. Why would I click no on that? Click OK. There you go. We're gonna go this way. I'm getting stuck on things because I'm distracted. I hope you all had a good Christmas, by the way, if you celebrate Christmas, or Hanukkah, if that's what you celebrate. Whatever you do over the holidays, I hope you guys had a good holiday season. Hope you guys got some cool stuff. Hopefully some of y'all got a Steam Deck, you know? I know Steam Deck content is what you guys like the most on my channel, and I have a lot of fun making the videos too. So, if you got a Steam Deck, let me know. Oh my god, why would I click no? Why is yes not just the default option? What do we got in here? That's right, it's like a little thing about controls. Such a unique game. I definitely really like this visual style. So there's some hiccups when we load into a new area, as you saw there. Let's go down this ladder. Can I go in here? I cannot. Alright, I cannot go any further in this direction. But there's not really much else to show you guys with this game. This is pretty much all there is to it, so this game's pretty cool. Definitely check it out if you haven't heard of it before. It's called Tunic. And let's just go ahead and move on to the next game. So I do want to put this in the video real quick just to show you the reality of owning a Steam Deck. It just completely crashed after closing out of Tunic. Don't really know why, but it did. So I just wanted to leave this in here so you guys could know that, you know, the Steam Deck's still a little goofy. It still has some crashes. So let's go ahead and move on to the next game. All right, guys, next up we have Bethesda Game Studios' Prey. Or I guess they just published it. I think ZeniMax made this game. I don't remember. It was Arcane. That's who it was. Arcane made the game. But I did change some things with the lighting here. So if this looks significantly better, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of this video and also for my next Steam Deck video, which should be out hopefully next week or the next week. You guys seem to really like these. All the videos that I do on the Steam Deck have at least 1,000 views, but at most over 200,000, which is just absolutely insane. I can't thank you guys enough for the support, but we're going to go ahead and hop into Prey 2017 here. There's so many games that I'm testing that are just in my backlog, and this is just another one of those games that's in my backlog. So if you can't tell, I have a problem of it's the Steam sales. Okay, I'm gonna blame the Steam sales, because when it's a sale, I pick up 10 games for the price of one game. So 10 games, $60 total on sale, right? And that's a great deal. but then you keep doing that every winter, and you spend $60 on Steam games for Christmas, but then you just build a huge backlog because some of these games get so cheap, and that's just kind of what's been happening to me. But here we are in Prey. I'm going to see if this works with mouse and keyboard, and it does. Awesome. So this is just another one of those games that's in my backlog that I've heard really good things about. I just have not taken the time to actually play it through. I think I'm on my like 4th attempt of starting the game here, but I had already put it down by the time I filmed this video. But we're playing at 1280 by 800 high settings. So it looks like that frame time graph is honestly pretty freaking smooth, which is great to see. And it looks like the changes that I did to my lighting are actually fantastic. So I'm going to be doing this from here on out on these Steam Deck videos. Do I have any ammo for my gun? Not much. Can you ADS? Is it like middle mouse or something? No. Okay, I'm hitting escape too many times. So we're just going to kind of walk around here. Just explore. No keycard found.
The atrium to the labs is locked. You could look for the keycard, but there are probably other ways in. And you've always been good at improvising.
Yes, I have.
I'm curious what you'll do. I think I know, but we'll see.
Are you here for an appointment?
Yes, I totally am. Who said
Not
that?
surprising. You found another way in. Well done.
Wait, I did? Is it that? Oh, you're dead. That's unfortunate. I think this game was very inspired by Half-Life, by the way, which is... What the heck is this?
Diagnosing. No trauma or illness is detected. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, unless you're interested in medical trivia or a joke.
I mean, I'd like to hear a joke. That'd be funny. Alright. This game actually seems to have remembered my controls, which is great. I don't know what that is, but I can't pick it up, so that's unfortunate. Dude, this game is so well optimized on the Steam Deck. Holy crap, this is running so well. And this is high settings, by the way. So, that's pretty cool. Is that friendly? Are you friendly, dude? Oh, thank you. I don't know what I just got, but I just got some stuff. Maybe oxygen?
Coming through.
What in the world is this? Can I walk through it?
Project's propulsion system required for EVA. Please contact engineering in the hardware labs.
That sounds very spooky. I honestly don't know what the reviews are for this game. Like, this is just another game I picked up on sale. So, that's all on fire. Wait, but I have the, opposite. Can I just put out this fire? Hey, look at me. Big brain time. Okay, this is like one of the smoothest games I've played on the Steam Deck. Like, no joke. This runs so well. Somebody else used their foam gun in here. Did that move? You can get up into the ceiling through here. I don't really know if there's a point in doing so, but I guess I will. What's the point in coming up here? I got a little bit of loot. I don't know what this is, but... See, that really just feels like Half-Life, doing stuff like that. It really does. I would like to shoot at something. I might just fire some rounds out of my gun. I know it's going to be a waste of ammo, but I just want to see if there's any hiccups while shooting in this game. And it seems like even when firing your weapon, it's pretty smooth. So that's awesome. I don't really care about conserving ammo, because if I actually play through this game, I'm going to probably restart. But yeah, walking around shooting a pistol, you know, there's not many frame drops at all, if any. And then using this gun right here, you know, putting a lot more stuff into the environment, and it is okay, there was a spike there. But that's honestly not that bad. So this was Prey 2017. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. All right, guys, next up we have Ryse Son of Rome. Don't exactly know where in the game I am, but we're going to go ahead and click this little box right here to look at our settings. We're going to click on graphics, and we are playing at not the right resolution. Let's do 1280 by 800. And then, where do I see advanced graphics? There we go. We are on high settings. So let's just see how this goes. See if we get a consistent 60 at high settings.
They have our range. Here they come.
I don't exactly know what's going on.
Barbarian soldiers at the wall.
I think that might have been a waste of a javelin. Oh. I don't really remember the controls for this game. You're gonna have to give me a second here. I think I hit that guy in the head with that, maybe? Ow. Okay, what's the dodge button again? Okay. How do I... Hold on, how is it... What button is shield? Hold on, I don't remember how to play. Ow, I don't... Hold on, I don't remember. Okay. How do I raise my shield? So I can do like a little shield slam there. That's pretty good. What's the... Oh, it's A. I remember now. I remember. What is this going to do? Come on. Somebody's got to do something. What? I hit A there. Was A not the right thing to hit? I'm just fat rolling. How do I stun? There's the shield bash. Okay, I'm starting to remember how to play this. Ow. Come on, dude. This is what happens when you don't play a game for like 6 months and then you randomly come back to it to film a video and you have no idea what the flow of combat is. You're annoying the crap out of me. Ow, 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 ow. How do you get more health? I really don't remember how to play this game. How do you just keep perfectly dodging all of my attacks, brother? Okay, you're backed into a wall. There's no way you dodge these. There we go. Okay, let's cut this down. What? That one took 3 hits. Why does this one take more? There we go. I did it. We're fine. Professional gameplay here. Oh, the archers took that guy out, I guess. I mean, for high settings on Ryse Son of Rome, this is running very smoothly. So I'm actually very impressed with this, but we're going to go ahead and stop this here and move on to the next game. All right, guys, next up we have Uncharted 4. As you can tell, I'm already getting shot at. I've made some progress on this game on the deck, and it's a lot of fun. But we're going to just go to advanced graphics. We are playing at low settings across the board, and we're playing in borderless window. FSR is on quality, and yeah, that's our graphics settings. And yes, I'm using lock-on aim, and I'm dead already. Cool, that's great. The mouse doesn't work for some reason on the Steam Deck. I don't know why. There's no reason why it shouldn't. The keyboard works, but the mouse just don't. It's very annoying. I also don't remember what button to press to take cover. Under a lot of gunfire right now. We're gonna rush him. Are we doing it? That guy down there still up? What? Where's he going? He's dead. All things considered, this is a pretty playable frame rate. It looks like it's around 30 to 40. But still, this is Uncharted on a handheld gaming device, right? Uncharted 4. What is the button to take? I need to remember how to take cover. It's B. Okay. Ooh, there were some pretty big hitches there. Is this not where I go? I guess this is not where I go. Noted. Okay, no, that's got to be where I go. It's the only way I can go. Where did they all go? I'm so confused. Do I do some Uncharted climbing? Nope. Oh, right here. Okay, what are you guys just hanging out here for? Is there something I'm missing? Oh, there is something I'm missing. I'm stupid. Got it. Ah, yes, the bulletproof hollow cinder blocks. Of course. I think I killed that guy up there. Okay, the cinder block tower's starting to fall. I've got to move. I've got to move. This is not looking good for me, man. Holy crap. I thought about not shooting that, but why would I not shoot it? It's an explosive barrel. You're supposed to shoot him. Okay, that canceled my reload. What the heck's going on? Is he dead? Oh, yes he is. You're friendly? Okay. I'll climb up this. Yes. Epic. Alright, get out of there. Sam, come on, buddy. Let's go. Alright, I feel like that's a perfect stopping point for Uncharted 4, so let's go ahead and move on to Uncharted 5. Alright guys, next up we have Uncharted Lost Legacy. I think the shaders are about done compiling. The shaders took about 5 minutes to compile, so you should probably just keep that in mind if this is something that you plan on playing on your Steam Deck. You should probably wait for the shaders to compile first. But here we are, they have compiled, and we're just going to play the game. Can I skip the cutscene? Yes, I can. I kind of just want to get into the gameplay for you guys. Alright, here we are. Ooh, this is rough. This is 24 frames, okay. See if we can go to the options here. What are we running at? Low settings. Oof. This is probably the most graphically intensive game we're going to be looking at today. Yeah, man, this is rough. I would consider anything below 30 FPS absolutely not worth playing at. And this is below 30 FPS, and this is low settings.
Be on that truck before it goes.
So, you're Ganesh. How much fun is it?
Not for sale.
Can I squeeze through here? I cannot. Alright, yeah, this frame rate's rough. Now, this is the most things that have been going on screen, all video on the deck, so keep that in mind as well. I mean, this is a lot of NPCs, a lot of just stuff going on in general. Can I even get out this way? Alright, I'll figure it out. The game does look fantastic. I mean, this is low settings, and this still looks like character models look great. The environment looks insane, but this is just more than the Steam Deck can honestly handle, unfortunately, and the Steam Deck is struggling to keep up with this. Okay. Where do I go? I went through here. And she's like, oh, we have to get on that truck before it leaves. So I imagine I keep going in this direction. Like through these people, maybe? Aha.
Excuse me.
That's rude.
What? Don't get me wrong. Decent technique on the lift. But I'd like my Ganesh back. Please.
Fine.
Stupid kid.
Terrific kid.
I did not find that treasure. It was stolen from me right out of my back pocket, but okay. Does this game run on the same engine as Uncharted 4? Just with better texture quality? I'm not sure about that. Let me know down below. This looks like it might be the same engine, but there was just so much more going on in this scene than there was in that firefight in Uncharted 4.
People aren't allowed across the bridge. It's too dangerous.
Listen, kid. It's been really fun. You need to make yourself scarce.
I have a spare bed in the store. 300 rupees. Best deal in all of India.
Okay, no thanks. I need to get on this truck.
Bad idea. The rebels, they hurt people.
Listen, I need to help my friend, okay? Tell you what, when I get back, pizza's on me. Deal?
Deal.
I can respect that. Pizza's pretty good.
Sir, please.
God.
My dad, we were eating ice cream and said found them.
Good kid.
He was standing over there. Wait, there he is.
Yeah, the Steam Deck really is struggling to keep up with this game. I'm pretty intrigued about it so far. I haven't played this one before. I don't really know anything about it. I have played Uncharted 4, but I've never played this. And, you know, this was bundled in with Uncharted 4 on PC. All right, guys, and that's going to do it for another Steam Deck benchmark video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, and let me know if you've watched all of my games. Don't ask me to test a game I've already tested. I'm watching you. But if there's a game that I haven't tested yet and you've checked my other videos, leave it down below and I will make sure to check it out. And with the support from you guys, I'll be able to pick up even more games to test out for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. Watch the other ones if you liked this one, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.